Hey, good evening, CRST drivers and independent contractors. Perry Moser here. It is Friday, the 13th of March. So I want to read a letter to you. Typically, I don't read to you on these things, but I want to read a letter that comes directly from Brooke Wiley, our Vice President of HR. And it really revolves around how we're handling the coronavirus. And so I'm just going to read this so you hear it word for word. It's also going to be posted on the portal, on the driver portal, and it's also being emailed to you as well, too. So we want to make sure we got it out to everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. It's to all CRST driving partners and installers from Brooke Wiley, Vice President of Human Resources, and the entire CRST executive leadership team. Coronavirus update dated March 13th, 2020. So with the ongoing corona situation continuing to evolve in the media and our communities, the CRST leadership team would like to provide the following update to our employees and driving partners. First and foremost, the health and well-being of our CRST family of driving partners, installers, and customers are our highest priority. We will continue to monitor the issue and keep you informed of updates as they occur. Since the threat is continually evolving, we will continue to evaluate our actions as appropriate to reflect changes in our understanding of the threat, and as more information is made available from the Centers of Disease Control, the CDC, and World Health Organization. The World Health Organization has deemed COVID-19 a pandemic, defined as an epidemic occurring worldwide or over a very wide area, crossing international boundaries and usually affecting a large number of people. Clearly unprecedented time in our history. Although this is uncharted territory for us, we also have learned much from those countries who have already experienced the mass COVID-19 epidemics and best practices to minimize the impact. The most important thing learned from these countries is the critical importance of social distancing to prevent contamination. As such, we encourage you to take the time to read and educate yourself on how to take thorough, proactive, and preventative measures to protect yourself and others. It is important for everyone to know that this virus is not in control and we are not helpless victims. We have the opportunity to control our destiny. Hygiene precautions. We are implementing enhanced cleaning and disinfecting protocols in all locations, including extra sanitizing of frequently touched surfaces. In our terminals and office locations, hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes, and sprays will be provided immediately where supplies are available. Our CRST leadership team cares deeply about the health and well-being of our driving partners and installers and expects all to immediately adhere to the following guidelines. Whether you drive solo or team, deliver to customers' homes, or install in customers' homes, due to the physical proximity of the truck or customers' homes, close contact is inevitable. However, following the precautions below can minimize the transmission of the virus. Refrain from using fellow drivers' tools, equipment, etc. During deliveries, maintain a distance of at least 6 feet from others you are in contact with. Keep unnecessary visitors, family members, and other members of the general public from visiting your truck. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, or clean your hands with an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. All are encouraged to frequently disinfect, wipe down door handles, steering wheels, and other frequently shared parts of the truck. If you do cough or sneeze, please cover your nose and your mouth with tissue or an elbow or shoulder if no tissue is available. Do not shake hands when greeting someone. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Prevention. If you are not feeling well, please apply common sense to take care of yourself. Driving partners and installers who have symptoms of acute respiratory illness, fever, cough, shortness of breath, number 1, are required to notify their manager. Number 2, per the CDC guideline, you are required to isolate until free from fever, that's 100.4 or greater using an oral thermometer, signs of fever, and any other symptoms for at least 24 hours without the use of fever reducing or symptom altering medicines. Example, cough suppressants. Third, for team drivers, please contact your driver manager for direction if one of the team drivers experiences these symptoms. Second, driving partners and installers who have been diagnosed with COVID-19. Please contact your driver manager for direction if you have been diagnosed. Are required to follow the CDC guideline for 14-day quarantine away from the workplace in order to not further impact fellow coworkers. Also, will be asked to provide a doctor's note to return to work. CRST will inform fellow employees of their possible exposure to COVID-19, but maintain confidentiality as required by the American with Disabilities Act, the ADA. And third, driver partners and installers who believe they may have been exposed to COVID-19. Exposure is defined as being in contact with a confirmed COVID-19 case. Drivers that may have been exposed are required to notify your driver manager immediately and follow the CDC guidelines by seeking medical attention for testing and self-quarantine for 14 days. In all situations involving absences due to health-related issues, employees may, number one, utilize paid time off or vacation. Number two, apply for short-term disability if applicable. And or three, utilize unpaid time to cover the absence. For absences greater than 14-day quarantine timeframe, employees should contact Human Resources to discuss options for FMLA, Family Medical Leave. In closing, please let your driver manager know if you have any questions or concerns. If you have health or short-term disability questions, please call the HR Service Center at 866-934-4895. We're here to help. We will keep you updated on the impacts of COVID-19 as the situation continues to evolve. So folks, just a long video here, but just wanted to make sure that I read that off to you in case you didn't have access to pull it up and read it. So please take care of yourself. We're taking all the precaution steps, and just stay safe out there as well too. Thank you.